Oh my gosh. So you're messing around with a red cable earlier? Is that your cable or just an extra one? Alright. Lily, did you eat my red cable? No, I need it for my controller. Gotta look before starting the stream. Oh, good job. Hold on, let me try and see if I can find this. Alright, crisis averted. I found it. Yeah, so I totally forgot about it until my partner told me that, like, my whole idea of trying to stream while she's at work, just with no mic and cam. Oops. That was the plan. Have to try again next week, I guess. All right. Let's go. It's Armageddon. Shit's blowing up. It's crazy out here. People getting wild, man. I'm not ready for the heat this week, dude. Oh my god. It's supposed to be hundreds. Fucking hundreds, man. Yikeroonies. Yo, how hard is this Fallout quest line? Oh shit, I didn't mean to open up Steam. Steam, no! Steam, no! No, Steam. I clicked Steam. Dude, I'm an idiot. Moving on, I'm just gonna let Steam boot. English, NA, sick. Live your story. Hi. Lily, shush. Why? Why though, Lily? Boot stream. Okay, how to blah 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 blah. Do the Fall Guys thing. Gonna happen to you. Just crowning around. Lily, come on, dog. Are we for real? Are we for real right now? I know, right? Well, he just stole my controller. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not doing all that. Okay, all right, never mind. I was like, how hard is it to get everything for the Fall Guys thing? And it's just like, nah. Nah. Guess I should get closer to the microphone. Okay. First thing is always buff up. There we go. Okay. Where are we at? All right, let's progress the story more, and then I'll go grab my MGP stuff. Yo, wind up Moon Burrito? Oh, shit. Forgive me, my thoughts were elsewhere. In this one I full know well, there is yet work to be done. The crystals... Leave them to me. I'll go back to Zaharak and scare them. Emulja will still be in disarray after the thrashing the Warriors of Darkness gave him. They are not like to notice a lone bard skulking around. But Threncred, you... Don't have to do this, I know, but I want to. I will see you at the Rising Stones. I should go and find Yida and Papalimo. They must have finished searching the masked camp by now, not that it matters anymore. Yo, Warriors of Darkness can eat my booty hole. They got clapped. There we go. You must be tired, Kerr. I know I am. If thou wilt permit me, my lady, I would ask a question. When didst thou become aware of mine independent pursuits? When I saw you meeting with that warrior of darkness in the Ascian and White, the great library. I tried not to think the worst. You've never been one to confide in others, so I knew that even were your intentions pure, you would not share your plans with us until you felt the time was right. But I cannot deny that a part of me feared you had simply betrayed us. Would that there had been another way. Know that I took no pleasure in deceiving thee, and that these sins will forever weigh heavy on my heart. I understand why you did what you did, that you but sought to achieve the greatest good while inflicting the least harm. Not many would have the courage to make that choice. But even knowing what became of your actions, I find that I cannot condone them. I'm sorry. Forgive me, but I believe the events of the day have taken their toll on me. I should like to rest for a while. If thou wilt grant me leave, I would gladly escort thee unto a refuge of thine own choosing. Once milady hath regained her strength, we shall join thee at the Rising Stones. Until then, warrior. Cool. Yo, boot stream? Let's go, dude. Bootleg streams. I mean, realistically, all I did was just big chill and like RuneScape and watch Tekken today. Like that was the majority of my day. 2 Tekken top 8s and just farted around. Boop boop boo boo da boop boop boo boo da boop 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 boo da boo da boo. Nothing. 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 Cool. Cool, cool, cool. 1609, that's fine. I just want the same numbers in the same spots. Yeah, it's fine. 7 p.m. Earth time. Earth time, gang. I think that's the wrong place. Yeah, it's not where I wanted to go. There we go. Entrance. Do 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 do. So yeah, I picked up the complete edition, so I have Up Tilt Endwalker, and then I bought Dawn Trail as well for like $60. So an absolute steal. I guess we go for 789. Ooh. I just got 789 and mini Cacpot. Oh man, did you watch that video that I sent you of not Dale but Boomhauer doing Rap God? That was fucking funny. That was so good. Boomhauer doing Rap God by Eminem. All right, go for 1 through 3. Man, I haven't listened to the new Eminem song. I'll probably do it at some point. No? Okay, so that's impossible. I guess we go for the chance for 6, 7, 8. Speak with Papalimu. But hell yeah, I'm very happy to play more, like, my biggest concern when buying the expansions and stuff was because, like, it had me link my Mog Station account to, my Sony store account or whatever. I was, like, kind of scared that they were gonna fucking just, like, auto-attach the games. And I'd be like, yeah, I kind of don't want to do that, so... I did a lot of Googling about, like, if it auto-added it, and it's like, no, it doesn't. And I'm like, oh, thank heck. I'd be so pissed if I went and bought the game and they're like, yeah, now your free trial's over, idiot. It's like, what the hey, ya? That would suck. Well met. Aphanos, oh, shit. No, not auto-advance. 'Twould seem the Griffin's double is telling the truth. Insofar as we found nothing resembling a sizable cache of crystals in the mass camp. Did you perchance find one in Zaharak? Actually... actually... I don't believe it. The crystals, Minfilia, all of it is just... I don't know what it is. I sympathize, Yida. Even now, I struggle to comprehend that which I saw. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that I feel blessed to have been granted a final chance to speak with her. 'Twas bittersweet, aye, but also affirming. Ufino, I believe it's past time Yida and I rejoin the Scions. We'd have been away for far too long. Though I am loath to leave the Griffin to his own devices, I feel our investigation would benefit from your more dispassionate perspectives. And I hope that we might, in turn, offer our own opinions on the many challenges that you have faced in our absence. Gods, it's been absolutely ages, hasn't it? I can't wait to hear about everyone's adventures. We literally fucking saved Ishgard. And now they're part of the Alliance. What the fuck have you guys done? Literally saved Ishgard multiple times. We should be glad to recount them, and Tatari's tale may well surprise you. I'm literally yoked. Yida, we're all gonna be praised it is you. Yida, alive and standing before me in the flesh, and all the believe me eyes. Oh, come now. Has it really been so long you don't remember me? It's Gundabald. I fought beside your father in the Revolution. Do not think less of our friends. It's been 20 years since the occupation's seen us separate ways. But the resistance were always welcome in Little Amigo. They gave us hope, and young Yida most of all. Our Yida here were always full of fire. Ever the first to volunteer for the mission. Till the day she up and vanished, that is. There were rumors. We feared the worst, but you are alive and well, looking nearly a day older. Well, what can I say? I'm sorry for running off like that and making you all worry. It's a long story, but you see, I got involved with my friends here. The Scions. Oh, sorry. We were still the Circle of Knowing back then. Right. Anyway, I wanted to come back and tell you, but it was all very secretive stuff at the time. And, as you can see, I'm completely fine. I know we've got a lot to talk about, and we will, but right now I've got to hurry back to our headquarters. My friends are expecting me. Aw, she's fucking peaced out. Pray forgive her. It's been a very long day for us all. I promise we will visit again at the first opportunity. Well, okay, so Yida's from Little All Amigo. I mean, they kind of hinted at this. Hells take me for giving you that mask. What? I mean, she's always worn a mask. Are we finally gonna learn the story behind it? I guess the real question is see if I'm still in the trial, which I'm fairly certain I am. Is can I go over 300,000 gil? Welcome home. I trust your journey was uneventful. You'll be pleased to hear that Thancred has secured the crystals. He sent word a short while ago. Once he has delivered them safely into the Templar Knight's care, you will join us here, and we can declare this matter officially resolved. While awaiting your arrival, I took the opportunity to contact Y'shtola and Cryo. Lily Derps. Live and direct. I've also requested that they return to the Rising Stones at the earliest convenience. Now that our lost friend has been found, it would seem meet to discuss the future.
Back in the Solar. It's been too long since we were all together like this. Not since after Moonbraider.
Jesus, Yida, way to start that conversation off.
Much has changed since then. We ourselves, most of all.
Though not all who were lost could be gathered here today, we may take
Holy
comfort in the
moly,
knowledge that
38
those
months?
are carrying
That's
on the
almost a
fight.
year.
Oh!
Mop hide.
Holy guacamole! 38 months? That's almost a year! Thank you, Trisha. Thank you for the continued support. Hell yeah. I'm actually streaming Final Fantasy. Wow.
While I am grateful to our friends in the north for their hospitality, it isn't half good to be back.
But, as Papalima rightly said, much has changed since we last stood here. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are not as they once were, nor should we be.
Nor should we be.
Our travels in the north brought us into contact with a host of fine and generous people, and their selfless deeds serve to show me that it is not lofty causes that should inform our actions, but our hearts. And I hope that the Scions might continue in this manner, as individuals driven by individual principles. Provided we all sincerely desire to work towards Eorzea's salvation, I believe the paths we follow to achieve it need not, and should not, be dictated by any single ideal.
Companions bound by a common purpose, free to go whither they will. The idea is not without merit. Very well. I shall resume my research of the primals and the elder gods of Eorzea. Should anyone have need of my findings, you need only ask.
Later, you're stolen.
I should be glad of your continued assistance.
Well, my main purpose in coming here was to see the signs of the Seventh Dawn restored and my dear friend found. Nevertheless, having involved myself in your struggles, I feel compelled to see them through to the bitter end. For Minfilia's sake. That is, if there are no objections.
You will always be welcome here, Kryl.
Urianger, can we trust you to carry on your investigation of the Ascians as before?
I mean, you've had dealings with the Ascians at this point.
Regardless of mine own desires, I am undeserving of your trust, having so villainously deceived you all.
Now, I'll hear no more of that. 'Twould be
Now.
disrespectful of Minfilia's wishes. She entrusted matters here to us, that we might protect this star and understand the truth which hides at her heart. Mayhap I can handle the former, but I think you far better suited to the latter. No?
No?
Very well. Then out of love for my Lady Minfilia and Moonbreeder both, this shall be my solemn charge.
Papalimo and I should probably return to Thanalan to keep an eye on the resistance. There's still the matter of the Griffin and the Amalja, not to mention the new Imperial Viceroy. That little lot must be worthy of our attention, right?
Yida is like super sketchy right now.
And what will you do, Alize?
You know I have no great love for organizations and formalities. That being said, this new approach you propose is not wholly objectionable, and we've always got her to keep us from bickering. But I will suffer no titles. I am not here for House Leveilleur, nor to walk in Grandfather's shadow.
Upon that point, we see eye to eye. If it please you, you may think of me as but another comrade in arms.
Well then, Alfie, I for my part shall see to the paperwork and the finances with my characteristic aplomb.
I would not have it any other way, Tataru. And we mustn't forget you. What now for the Warrior of Light?
Shit, I don't know, man. I'm just glad to be here. Pick your adventuring party. I'm gonna go take a sleep for a week. To strive for those we... No, I'm not doing that shit. A new adventure, what else? I'm not doing strive for people we've lost. I'll just be a downer.
Indeed.
We already know we're going to be doing that. Like, we don't need to, like, actually vocalize it.
The path behind us was fraught with hardship, and the path before us will be no less unforgiving. But a new dawn shall break over
A new
the realm.
dawn? Some would say...
I see before me the faces of
A
those
trail?
who will deliver it.
Anyways, we're too far off for that, for that reference. Way too far off for that reference. Look at them. The signs of the seventh dawn. Look how far we've come. Look at us. Look at us, Kuro. The people we've met, the moments we've shared, the losses we've suffered, the tragedies we've overcome. All of it has made us who we are today. Where we go from here and what the future holds, only the 12 know. But I know that we will find out together. Just give me the Moon Burrito toy. Alright. Forever, Stormblood. No, I think I still have one more patch to go. Dude, I want to find out what's going on with Yida. Like, Yida and Papalymo are like the super shrouded in mystery characters.
Heroes are another world's villains. One world's loss, another world's gain. Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life,
And where there is life, there is death?
my friends, if I may, I would ask that you entrust Tupsimati to me.
That's a hard sell, Papalymo, especially because we haven't been around you for the last, like, year, dude.
Clouds gather upon the horizon, and as Master Louisoix's disciple, I would keep it close at hand.
That's a hard sell for me, dog.
Thank you. I shall guard it well. There is cause to hope. For every ending, every parting, marks a new beginning.
Oh shit! This is Griffin guy again. Well done, brother. You may resume your normal duties and rejoin the others. The coming battle shall be our greatest yet, and I intend to stand with you all on that glorious day. True believers are so readily led. I've given them everything they desired, all for which they have prayed. I doubt you can say the same for your pawns. Get what you wanted then? Was it all worth it in the end? There were some unexpected developments, but they were ultimately to our advantage. Be it host to a surfeit of light or dark, a world bereft of equilibrium is but a void in waiting, and a void is of no use to my master. I shall follow her emissary with great intent. Interest? I can't speak English. As for the pawns whom you so pity, they have delivered unto me a gift, which I do now present to you. What is that? Oh, the eyes? How the fuck did he get them? The eyes of Nidhogg? Dude, what is happening? How did he get the eyes of Nidhogg? I'm trying to remember what they did with him. They threw one him off the bridge, didn't they? What a bunch of fucking idiots. They threw him off the bridge together. Come on, bro. Warrior of Light, you're absolutely a dipshit. Anyways, the eyes of Nidhogg. Many were the candidates considered, but by your deeds you have proven yourself the most deserving. And Nidhogg is coming back. A man of boundless rage and bottomless despair, in whose breast beats a heart which thirsts for vengeance. Only you are fit to wield these eyes, for weal or for woe. Yeah, we all know how this is going to turn out. Really bad. Yeah, we literally just chucked them in a pit like a bunch of dummies. Like, just eat them, dog. Come on. You eat one, I eat one. And a little candlelit dinner. So this is this in like the demilitar, like the zone where Karthus, I think Karthus, whatever it's called. I don't know. So it was here all along. Oh, it's this guy. Okay, that's a fine voice. I hate it because, like, I don't know if their voice is correct or not when I can go into them, so I just gotta figure it out. Oh, just you wait, my pretty. You and I are going to have so much fun. Oh! 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 Yes, that's the laugh I envision him having. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, wind up Moon Burrito, let's go. Founded. We don't need those quite yet. Ooh, Fantasia. Hold on to that Fantasia. Ah, Kuro. Just here I wanted to say. Would you mind doing me a small favor? I need you to meet me at the Diamond Forge. This won't take long, I promise. The hell is a Diamond Forge? Oh, it is still here. Okay. Gonna be like, what? Where is this? Okay, so I'm still on the free trial. Good. Yeah, I already knew that, but still. So yeah, I did buy all the expansions. So I have every expansion now. I'm up to date. I just haven't used the code yet. I got the pre-order bonus, so let's go. Hell yeah, for Dantro, I'm ready. My body's ready. Rah. Sorry to drag you away from your duties, but as I said, this won't take long. I just need you to stand perfectly still for a few moments. Are you gonna make me something dope? Right, everybody, ready to go to work? No squirming now. Oh, and you might want to close your eyes. Jesus. I don't know what's happening, but I feel like I'm getting molested. Measurements? Right? They're all finished. Oh, yeah, measurements. The Warrior of Light's every measurement, from heroic head to intrepid toe. Well, wouldn't you like to know? All in good time. All in good time. Jesus. Do anything with those numbers. The only people would want to buy those numbers. Aha! Found you. Alphino wants everyone in the Solar for a meeting. I don't know what it's about, but he seemed to think it was very important. Go on. We have everything we need. No sense in keeping everyone waiting. That dude straight up struck a pose. Ginyu Force. Alright, it's been 10 seconds. We're back. We're back, baby.
We're here. Did we miss anything?
Yes.
We would not presume to begin without you, Ida. Orianger has returned to the Waking Sands, but everyone else is now present.
Yes, but for what exactly? We all have duties to attend to, Alphino, so you may dispense with the preamble.
Thank you, Elise. It is the very subject of those duties which compelled me to call this gathering. Though the Warriors of Darkness no longer pose a threat, Eorzea's many troubles demand no less of our attention.
I mean, not surprised.
And while I stand by the decision to approach each task as we see fit, I fear our effectiveness will ultimately be diminished should we continue to act in ignorance of each other's efforts. Thus, I propose we elect a successor to Minfilia. Not to serve as a fully fledged antecedent, perhaps, but as a coordinator of operations.
Is that all? Well, then the decision seems clear.
You.
No one else has shown any enthusiasm for the role, and judging by your performance at our previous meeting, you would seem the perfect candidate. You always did have a flair for politics.
That smile like
I did not mean to... That was not my intention. As my tenure as commander of the Crystal Braves comprehensively demonstrated, I lack the qualities required for such an office. I would much prefer to remain as I am now, a soldier in the field, so to speak.
Should none of our number step forward, must we then constrain some unwilling candidate to take up the position?
Well, based on merit alone, a certain adventurer would be my choice. Though I concede she might struggle to balance her new responsibilities with, let me see, slaying primals, thwarting legatuses, and feeding the orphan poor.
Thancred makes a good point. Any who would wear such a mantle would be bound by its obligations. Have we not become sufficiently familiar with each other's methods to act without an overseer? At present, I see no cause to so willingly limit one of our number.
Oh my goodness! Help! I need some help here!
Oh boy.
Tataru, are you all right?
Me? I'm fine. It's this poor girl who just staggered in and collapsed on the floor that I'm worried about.
Narco! God, how did... Yashola! Please, you have to help her!
Kral, a hand if you would. Let us see about closing these wounds.
Now, we staunched the bleeding, but it may be a while before you can move about again. Though having seen your wounds, I'm surprised you are still moving at all.
Thank you. My message. It was too important to delay. I took the shortest route I could, though I knew it was more heavily patrolled. As you can see, my efforts at evasion were not entirely successful.
Honestly, you're too brave for your own good. What was so urgent that you needed to fight half the Empire to get here? You could have been killed.
I'm sorry, Ida. I had good reason. But I imagine your friends are wondering who this bloody mess of a Mikote is. My name is Minago, and I belong to the Alamegan resistance. I came to warn Ida and Papalimo about one of our leaders. A man who calls himself the Griffin. He's always been dangerous, but he's planning something new. Something reckless.
The Griffin, you say? I've heard the name. Rumor has it your man is eager to test his claws.
Aye, and on no easy target. He means to assault Belsar's wall from the Alamegan side.
What?
But what does the Griffin possibly hope to gain from such an attack?
Agreed, yes.
From what I understand, he wants the fires of war to spread to Eorzea. And for that, he needs to control the border with Gridania.
So, he means to spark a conflict between the Alliance and the Imperial forces stationed in Alamigo, to have Eorzea's armies aid in the liberation effort, whether they will it or no.
His plan is flawed. Even should the Resistance succeed in occupying the wall, they would not be able to hold it. Imperial reinforcements would drive them out within a week.
Be that as it may, if there is even a chance that this scheme could bring about an escalation in hostilities between Eorzea and the Empire, the Alliance must be informed.
Agreed. I should depart for Limsa forthwith and seek an audience with the Admiral. Thancred, Uldar is yours. Alphino and Alize, make haste to the Twelveswood and notify the Elder Seedseer of the danger to Gridania. She will duly call a council of the Alliance leaders, whom you must be ready to receive. You will be our voice in Ishgard. Explain the situation to Sir Emeric and encourage him to send an envoy. To Taru, Kryl, I leave the care of our injured messenger to you. See that she remains quiescent and her wounds closed. I believe that covers everything. Let us be about our tasks.
Deuces.
I suspect the ill tidings from Girabania will be held as a turning point. The beginning to a bloody end. The business of war was ever conducted with the coin of self-sacrifice. 'Twas Master Louis Soir himself who taught us that such costs are not to be ignored or denied. And so I shall embrace them. When the time comes, I will make my choice, as you will yours.
Okay. Foreshadowing. The night's most heavenly. I'm pretty sure I have a recall here, but money doesn't really mean anything to me right now, so. Oh, the night's most heavenly. Shibbity whoop. Huh? Greetings, War of Light. What business brings you to Ishgard? I see. Wait here. I will summon Sir Emeric. It is good to see you, my friend. It is but a pity it must be under such circumstances. Had Lucia not informed me of the urgency of your suit, I would certainly have sent for some wine. But to business. I thank you for bringing these developments in Alamigo to our attention. Ishgard will, of course, send an envoy to attend the council in Gridania. I cannot say who will be who will represent us, however, as the choice is not mine to make, not mine alone, at any rate. Given the immense imminence of the threat, we may forego the formalities of a full assembly. But I will still need to consult my counterpart in the House of Commons prior to proceeding. Will you permit me some time to make the necessary arrangements? I thank you. Our representative, whomever we select, will require a suitable escort. Make your preparations and inform Sir Pendeloop that he is to lead in your absence. Yes, Lord Commander. Pray, accompany Lucia to the gates of judgment and make ready to depart for Cadania. I will have our envoy join you as soon as I can. Fury speed you on your way. Man, I can't believe we have so much left to do in this expansion still. Like, we got, I think, like, this might be the last set of quests, and then we've got the, Warring Triad we still have to do. Oh my god. There's so much! If you have no other business in the city, join me at the gates of judgment. You must be ready to depart the instant the envoy arrives. Pew, pew. Beep. Waiting. Waiting action bar. We meet again. As it happens, my counterpart in the House of Commons agreed that I should act as Ishgard's envoy. Note, I concede, if there was ever any real doubt. As Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, it is my duty to sanction any military cooperation. Be that as it may, I could not in good conscience make the decision alone, not with the ink scarce dry in the Republic's Book of Statutes. I trust you understand, my friend. Alas, I must test your patience still further by making a brief stop at Captain Dragonhead. Given the trouble brewing in the Black Shroud, I would see that the garrison is ready to defend the border. I don't feel like that's that big of a deal, but... Blue. Boop boo 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 boo. The garrison commander waits within. Why not accompany me? You may see a familiar face. This is where my boy was. He dead now, though. Rest in pepperonis. Oh, it's this dude. Oh, girl. How wonderful to see you. And Sir Emmerich, too. To what do I owe these unexpected pleasures? We'll have some mulled wine brought up from the kitchens at once, if you'll excuse... Nay, do not trouble yourself on a rot. We shall soon be on our way. You see a brief summary, if you will. Yes, Lord Commander. Wah, 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 wah. Those villains hardly need an excuse to wage war. Bloodletting comes as naturally as breathing to to an Imperial. And thus we shall strengthen our patrols as you suggest. We shall also be sure to communicate these developments to Lord Francel in the Observatorium. I see you have everything in hand. Carry on, Commander. Surprised to see yours truly at the helm. You and me both, old girl. I thought I'll ever feel worthy to sit where he sat. Damn, they even got his picture on the wall. At least put like Employee of the Month there or something. Fuck, dude. Gotta have him fucking staring you down all day? It's like, psh. You ain't never gonna be as good as me, dog. Yet, we can but play the hand we're dealt, and with a little help from the veterans and Honorroyd's ceaseless chiding, I'm sure I'll muddle through. So worry not, old girl. I'll take Gridania with you. Orchifont just sitting there staring you down. Damn. All right. Oh, we're just gonna go to New Gridania. Let's go. Hey, hey. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo. Diplomatic duties have brought me here on several occasions, but I'd find that I am as enraptured by the Black Shard's beauty now as when I laid eyes upon it. I fear that this time, however, events shall not afford us luxury of enjoying the splendor of the forest. It seems we are to have an escort to the Lotus Stand, a pleasant place to discuss unpleasant matters, is it not? Yes, of course. 'Tis like that we are the last to arrive. Let's announce ourselves, shall we? Play the trumpet. The tiny trumpet. Beep, beep, beep. I don't get escorted there. The heck? The envoy from Ishgard has arrived. Very good. This way if you... Ah, and the Leminson party as well. I had hoped to slip in unnoticed, but I see I was not the only one delayed in my arrival. Greetings, Sir Emmerich. Admiral, always a pleasure. Ah, I trust you are well. 'Tis a day for reunions, it seems. I believe you are well acquainted with my escorts. Lady, I was glad to hear from Rio that the missing sons have now been found. Except for Minfilia is dead, but, you know, that's a different story. There is much and more I wish to discuss with you, but let us first attend to the issue at hand, shall we? Right.
I bid you welcome, my friends. As you will by now be aware, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have come into possession of certain intelligence concerning recent developments in the region of Gyr Abania. It springs, I am assured, from an unimpeachable source. Is that not so, Master Alphino?
Indeed, Elder Seedseer. Our information comes directly from a member of the Resistance's inner circle, and we have no cause to doubt its veracity.
This Griffin of theirs is a fool if he thinks he can hold Belsar's wall against the Empire.
No shit.
When the Imperials move to take it back, they will come in force. And the resulting fighting is all but certain to spill over into the Black Shroud.
That's the point.
At the Battle of Cartano, the combined might of 3 grand companies labored to contend with the remnants of but a single Imperial legion. Alone, Gridania would be hard-pressed indeed to hold back the tide, should the Garleans turn their minds from reclamation to invasion.
May I once more convey my nation's deepest regrets for our inaction in the days prior to the calamity. 'Tis a stain upon our ledger that I would fain remove. Elder Seedseer, I do hereby request leave to deploy a defensive force within the borders of Gridania. Ishgard's return to the Alliance shall be honored by more than mere ink upon parchment.
The Doman people, too, would join any effort that weakens our common foe. We are few, but our most seasoned shinobi are at your disposal.
On behalf of my people, I offer you my humble thanks. Gridania welcomes your assistance.
It is time we set our contingency plans in motion. Is the Alliance agreed? Then let us make ready for war. Victory favors the swift, and there is much to be done.
The Council knows that Alamigo will not soon be wrested from the Empire, and its decision to bolster the border's defences seems eminently practical. Why then, brother, do you scowl so?
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one.
What's the other one? Wipe out the Alamians?
Yet something feels awry. In making ready for war, is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired? Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye. But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
Yeah, it's gonna be some weird shit. That the Council was able to reach an accord so swiftly is a heartening development in itself. I only hope my misgivings prove unfounded. Ah, good, you have yet to depart. I feared I had missed you. Sir Emmerich! Master Alphino, a pleasure as always, and Mistress LSA. How wonderful to see you thus recovered. Pardon the interruption, I'd hoped to thank Kerr for serving as our escort before other duties called her away. Oh shit, I like you Geary in the background. Pretty good. Also wish to thank our Doman ally. Forgive me, my lord. I was but awaiting an opportune moment to join the conversation, and force the habit made me keep to the shadows. No apologies are necessary. I was most grateful for your interjection when I offered Ishgard support. My nation's historic failure to heed the Alliance's pleas for aid is a matter of record. Even so, the Alliance leaders were plainly unprepared for my impromptu apology. The resulting air of awkwardness might have lingered longer were it not for your timely offer of cooperation, which allowed the elder Seedseer to accept us both. I very much appreciate the gesture. I only did my duty, Sir Emmerich. The Empire is an enemy to us all, and we are grateful for the opportunity to fight at your side. And full glad are we to have you. Pray convey my regards to the Silence, my friends. We must return to Ishgard. Whatever is wrong with a simple sorry or thank you? Must these politicians always make a speech out of everything? That is how we adults speak, dear sister. Mayhap the ones who like the sound of their own voice. In any case, our business here is concluded. We should be well on our way. Will you accompany us to Revenant's Tool, Yugiri? Actually, I think I shall pay first a brief visit to the Shroud. I'm curious to know how Papalimo and Ida fared in their talks with the Sylphs, not to mention what has been going on at Belsa's Wall. I will be joining you at the Rising Stones and on. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. Hang tight, everybody. I'm gonna get some food. All right, cool. I'm back. So we did like hot dogs. I'm not a big fan of ketchup. So I've got some jalapeno ketchup. I'm gonna try a little freaking tester bottle.
Considering buying the big bottle and we found a small one, so it was like...
It's got spice to it, and I think it's actually better. So yeah, I would say this is pretty good. It's like, it's sweet like ketchup, but it's got heat to it. Yeah. Yeah, it's like ketchup sriracha. Okay. Revenant's Toll. There we go. Welcome back. I don't know about you, but I'm heartily glad that all the talking is over. I understand that these council meetings are important, but do you not find it tiresome to have to weigh every word before you speak it? I doubt I would ever feel at home in the realm of politics. That said, people have been known to change, and if my brother is willing to run his own errands, anything is possible. What do we got? Heavenly eggnog, scrambled eggs, spaghetti carbonara, eggnog. Well, as much as I enjoy the bustle of the toll, I think it's time we headed inside. My brother and the others will not be long. Pew, pew, pew. Ah, your return from the council. What of Alphino? Just some other matter requires attention. My apologies, friends. I trust we have not kept you waiting over long. Greetings, everyone. Oh, Cryo, how's Naga doing? She will be alright, won't she? I don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Jataru is keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there's any changes in her condition. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I am certain she will make a full recovery. Thank goodness for that. Now, mayhap you would share with us the Council's decision? Each of the nations, Ishgard included, has committed to providing military support to Gridania. The Eorzean Alliance will soon have a significant force in the Black Shroud, ready to respond to any Imperial act of aggression. You know, I almost wish the Council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial caught between the Resistance and the Alliance. Yeda, you cannot seriously... One does not lightly go to war with the Guardian Empire. Quiet. To open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. If only there was some way to reach the Griffin, some means to convince him to abandon this reckless course. It may not be entirely infeasible. There's a network of tunnels beneath Balsa's wall, secret passages dug by the Resistance to provide a way out of Alamigo, which may equally serve as a way in. Precisely. If all are in agreement, I would be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I'm familiar with the route, and the Resistance is familiar with me. About as familiar as they are with me, you mean. Say what you want, I'm coming too. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you would have me, my services are at your disposal. As are mine. Been far too long since I shared a shadow with the shinobi, and I do not intend to waste the opportunity. Lily, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I mean, get your borks out, but I mean, like, I'm just gonna have to debork you. You know, like, she's just crawling underneath my table. Hey, come on. No, no, you're gonna pull my cord again. No, no, no. Come on. You can lay down over here. And she just wants to be chilling. She wants to be big chilling. 4 is quite sufficient for an infiltration mission. Greater numbers will only serve to increase the risk of detection. Kryl and I will direct our energies elsewhere. What of you, levelers? I will return to the East Shroud and stand watch over the border. Should matters take a turn for the worse, it would seem wise to be on hand. Might I prevail upon you to accompany me? Gridania will be safer for your presence, and while it may not seem the most thrilling duty, dear sister, might I ask you to remain at the Rising Stones to pass on messages and so on? To hold the fort, you mean? Very well. Suppose the task must fall to someone. Safe travels, all of you. You have any unfinished business in the toll? Pray tend to it now. I would depart for the Hawthorne Hut without delay. The nearby watchtower offers an unobstructed view of Beelzebub's Wall, and I should be interested to speak with the Alliance commanders who have instilled themselves at its top. Hawthorne Hut. Oh yeah, Lord of Salty. I'm on the first expansion still, so I'm still on Heavensward, which means I have 3 more expansions to go and a 4th one coming very soon. I think it's playtime. Hold on. Now, I've been playing this character for 5.5 days, or almost 6 days. Playtime. Yeah, the story in this game is really good. I'm very much enjoying it. Now that I'm also past the point where I know what's happening, like, it's huge. Yeah, this game is very, very good. Ah, there you are. Come. Emissary Spire awaits. I know, right? There's so much content. Like, I'm trying to do, in every expansion, I'm trying to do, like, the raids, the, like side content too. So like I did like the Sky Pirate stuff. I have to do Warring Triad still after this, but I'm still in just post Heavensward MSQ. So yeah. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to apprise us of any developments at the wall. Fancy meeting the 2 of you here. We're about to set forth. Indeed, I was about to say 12 watch over you, but I doubt you have need of divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory. Don't worry, Alphino. We have the griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it. Do make up your mind, Yida. Nearly a moment ago, you seemed ready to shake the griffin by the hand rather than the neck. So which is it to be? It would be best to decide before we enter our negotiations. Trust me, Papalima. I'll shake whatever needs shaking. The talking part I leave to you. I think I feel a headache coming on. Let's be on our way, shall we? Yeah, the amount of content in this game is actually insane. It's going to be several months before I even get close to being near the end. I don't even know how long I've been playing this. I'd have to check when I actually started this account to give you an idea of how long it's been. I don't think the starter videos are on YouTube. So I'd like literally have to check my recordings because like I didn't start streaming to YouTube until like episode 10 of Realm Reborn. So I need to upload the other ones at some point. We just need to stop being bad and do it. It's on the list. Along with like the remainder of the Kaizo videos from the ending of like when I was full-time streaming. I want to get those up too, so I can get them off my computer. Some things never change. Well then, shall we make for the spire? Our alliance friends will doubtless have news for us. Yeah, I'm very much enjoying this game. I'm glad that I decided to play this just on stream because, like, I'm having a lot of fun just, like, voice acting it and stuff. I think it's a whole good time. Oh, they're not up top. Welcome, War of Light. I assume you're here to speak with our commanding officers. You'll find them at the observation platform. Pray proceed. It was just up there, but all right. Greetings, my friends. 'Tis good to see you both well. Oh, this isn't the voice I gave Pippin. I gave Pippin the pimp voice. I was hoping you might turn out. I've dragged half the watch here. Seeing the sight of you might help remind them why we bothered. If memory serves, I have not seen any of you since the day of the Grand Melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say what an honor it is to stand at your side. 'Tis heartening to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered in common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? All has been quiet. There goes. There it goes. Report. What? 7 hells. Fighting has broken out at the top of the wall. A full-scale assault. So the Griffin has made his move. Someone has. And what's that supposed to mean? The attackers, they're wearing Grand Company colors. Wow, I didn't see this one coming. Impossible, we gave no such order. No, they're literally portraying you guys. Of course. The wall was never Griffin's target, it was bait. We have been goaded into deploying armies nearby, thus lending weight to his deception. If those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire will surely think we've lost an offensive. This could mean war. Even so, this may yet be no more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it would be comparatively easy for the Griffin supporters to slip into Alamigo. He could then incite a rebellion amongst the populace, which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eorzea, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. We must make for the wall at once. Oh, just the two of you. I keep forgetting, he's got all the fellas have the deep voice. Our companions embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin from his course, and are likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. It will be dangerous, aye, but the confusion may work to our advantage. If we are careful to avoid the skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin, and if we could do that... Just take him out, fuck. Lady Hilda, might I ask that you have an airship ready to bear the Scions to safety? I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal, but you can count on me. We must prepare for Imperial reprisals. May the Navigator guide us through the storm. Well, this sucks. I mean, that is a really good plan, though, right? Leak information and then have the Grand Company show up and then dress like them, so it looks very convincing. Hell is smart. Forwards, comrades. The time has come to drive the Empire from All Amigo, and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step in the liberation of our homeland. All Amigo will be free, no matter the cost. Alright, dude. Sick, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this brand of jalapeno ketchup is actually pretty cracked. If they had like an unsweetened version, I think it'd be better. I guess my biggest gripe with ketchup is that like I like the acidity it adds, but I don't like the fact that like there's hella sugar in it, right? From what Papalino told me, a trail ahead should lead us into the shadow of the wall. As we have two objectives, I suggest we divide our forces. I shall make straight ways for the tunnels and attempt to intercept our comrades ere they stumble into a bloodbath. While I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. Know that I would not propose such a course if there were any other way, but the time for subtlety is past. Take a band of your most trusted companions and cut a path through the Griffin. To the Griffin, not through him. I mean, maybe. Make him see reason. By any means necessary. Once we are free of the tunnels, we will make for your position with all due haste, and if everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda will then swoop in and spirit us all away safely. Only pray that we have enough time. Yay, new dungeon. Beyonce's wall. Definitely just doing this with NPCs. Ooh, they got doggos now. Such cute puppers. How many poetics do I have? Okay, I need to go spend those, I guess. Or I need to be able to stay under 2,000. It's the poppers. Pugnax, huh? It's Pugnax. Man, I don't even know, like, Steam Summer Sale is soon. Like, I already know it's soon. Fucking rip my wallet, dude. Yeah, the 20th. Yeah. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens with the Steam Summer Sale. Look, you're not wrong, but the way you say it makes it sound so bad. Oh no, way longer than that. Yeah, no, yeah. Oh yeah. Like the new Final Fantasy remake game is out. And that's one game I'm actually caught up on. In the sense that, like, well, I beat the first one, right? So I'm technically caught up. But I need to, yeah, I need to play the new one. Also need to play Mario Wonder. I need to keep going on. Oh yeah, the new, yeah, Tears of the Kingdom or whatever. So. It's kind of new. New in my books. I mean, at least I haven't bought the new Final Fantasy 16 yet. Yeah, that's out. Yeah. I still haven't played 15. Oh no, I'm definitely buying it at some point. Yeah, there's no stopping that one. Final Fantasy is like one of the series that I definitely want to have. Like, I enjoy having the games for. Like, I want to get the pixel remasters for 1 through 6 because I heard they're actually very good. Because I still need to play 3 and 5. Yeah, we're not going to even talk about how long I've had Dragon Quest XI and haven't played it. Door's locked tight. Yeah, I do assure you, though, that any game I pick up, I will instead play my 2007 medieval point-and-click adventure game. RuneScape too strong, dude. RuneScape is such a good game. Holy shit. There's so much new shit to do now. It's actually crazy, and they're just adding more shit. Like, more good content. Kind of nuts, actually. Oh, shit. Tank soak. I can't wait till they make raid markers universal. About to get shot. Oh, you see like the tank damage there? Right, the markers that like go, oh, this is what this mechanic is, right? Like for example, when the when you have like a circle point and it gets more purple the farther it goes out, that means you need to go away. Whereas if it's the other way, you need to go in, that kind of thing. You know, so players actually know what you want them to do. Instead of it being different for every single raid. I think it's a while until they do that. Maybe in Stormblood. But yeah, basically, so when there's a mechanic, right, you know what to do by seeing it. Versus, oh, I need to see this mechanic. It's still not universal? Jesus Christ. Why? Fucking why? That doesn't make any sense. Like, if you add new mechanics that are, like, specific for a fight, okay, cool, that's fine. But, like, dude, what the fuck? Hello? Yeah, I mean, like, if they add, like, a new mechanic for a boss, that's fine. But, like, just make it so, like, certain mechanics are standardized. So I'll never be standardized? Well, I mean, Tritch is saying it is standardized? I don't know. I don't know shit, so... Well, just so certain mechanics make sense, basically. Like, if I'm doing a mechanic, right, like get away, or like this yellow, right, like this, get out of it, cool. Right, what I'm saying is there isn't a mechanic on another boss somewhere where it's like, oh, that exact color scheme there means stand in it. Like, oh, you guys need to get together and stand in it, right? That's what I'm saying. So, like, I can tell what I need to do by looking at it. Oh, Jesus. Only the claw knows. Yeah, in general. Like, I know that some bosses are going to introduce new mechanics. Like, that's fine. Well, I mean, I know there's going to be mechanics where they just do wild shit and like, okay, cool. But like, for example, yeah, like if I want the players to stack together to soak an attack, does it look the same way every time a raid encounter has that mechanic? Yeah, if it's a unique mechanic, you can't standardize it. I mean, I guess we'll see it, right? We'll get there eventually, and then walking at you be like, ah, that's what I was talking about. Blind progressed it. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's like my biggest complaint right now. Like, other than that, I don't have any complaints. Oh, okay. I need to face it towards it. Got him. I thought I needed to do that so I could keep attacking. Oh, Jesus. I don't even know if those social media deets are up to date. Holy shit. I think it's fairly up to date though. Oh God. Them all get gathered up. Do 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 do. Magitech gunship. Please tell me you're going towards the Magitech gunship. You're not? Oh my god. Identification key. Let's go stand in the explosion. Imperial identification key. Do. Pew pew pew. What's up, dude? Ah! Boo 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 boo. All right. Treasure coffer. I don't think anything's better, right? No. Tear down this wall, Mr. Gorbachev. Do. Oh shit, the Griffin. The Griffin. Our boy, the Griffin. It's fucking what's his face. I fucking told you. It was this asshole. I fucking called that. This guy's a douche nozzle. God, I hate this guy. Gilbert or whatever his name is.
How'd you like these?
Sloppy.
Sloppy.
I'll tear you limb from limb. Yeah. Sloppy.
Oh, Jesus.
For Alamigo! I have you now. Yeah. How'd you like these?
Sloppy. Why was the thaumaturge way the fuck over there?
Sloppy.
Sloppy. Ooh. Sloppy.
Sloppy. I'll tear you limb from limb. Sloppy.
Sloppy. There's like no shot he actually dies, right?
I have you now.
Oh my god, you guys want to do the mechanic?
How'd you like these?
Sloppy. Can you die yet? Can I just fucking Sparta kick him off the wall? Sloppy. Jesus. Of course he's not dead. No way. Why would he be dead?
You've beaten me, aye. But you cannot stop what I've begun. Behold, a glimpse of things to come.
We did it! We showed the bastards!
Aye! Victory is ours!
And who knows, lads? Mayhap the Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
This is for Alamigo, for Eorzea.
Laurentis again? Bro, could you stop being in fucking cults?
They die that others may live.
Are you for real right now?
gods! Attack!
Seven hells. Do you hear that?
War machines. How did they get here so quickly?
Stand your ground! For the resistance!
Yep, you sure did.
To run. We're cut off.
I'm genuinely not sure what they expected was gonna happen, right?
Gods help us! What were we thinking? The Empire's too big, too powerful.
Yo, shouts to brain damage, dude. Hiya.
Mighty Rolger, grant us the strength to crush.
Are we really summoning a primal? Are we really gonna summon a primal?
There you are.
As you can see, our infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
What do
Sloppy.
we do? This is a massacre!
No shit, Yida. Kill Iberd. This guy needs to die.
You, Commander.
This guy needs to die. Like, for real, for real. On God, no cap.
Ilberd. I should have known. This has to end. It has to end now. Do you not see your countrymen dying? Have your ideals rendered you blind even to that? Order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
Sloppy.
Retreat. With the moment of my triumph so close at hand, you truly are a sheltered child, Leverrier.
Nidhogg's eyes. No abyss is too deep for you, I see. But trust me when I say that such power was not meant for mortal hands.
How long have I struggled to reach this point? My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces.
What did Kaku say? I'm just throwing shade the whole time. And Sloppy. When we lobbed him off the bridge, it's the fucking dumbest idea ever. Yeah, I wish I had a clip of that scenario right now. How not only did we throw him off the cliff, but we threw him off the fucking cliff together. Come on, dude. Yeah, the moment I saw him come back, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
My brothers and sisters in Ulda have surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lodorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call. Take back our homeland! Free Alamigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood. You say no mortal should wield these eyes? Then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
You're not gonna liberate your homeland, dude.
What
Heads
exactly
up.
do you mean to do?
Bring back Nidhogg or whatever the fuck.
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them? Even with their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
Oh, is he going the Sir Emmerich's dad's route?
Summoned?
You cannot mean to fight the Empire with a primal! You know full well the danger, the futility of relying on such power!
Oh yes, I know their limitations, which is why I will call upon a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
You gotta eat him, dude. Nom 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 nom.
What? Here? Now?
Like hell you will!
Sick punch.
An ending to mark a new beginning. My pain, my longing, you shall have it all!
You know, it'd be hella funny as if nothing happened. He just fucking died with the eyes. That would be pretty funny. He's gonna become like some weird ass Dark Souls creature, isn't he? That remix, dude. I'm telling you. I know we talked about this many times, but like the remixes of these songs are so good.
This light, is it?
It's hell, bro. It's fucking hell.
His death completed the ritual. The primal is taking shape.
It'll be fine. I need a hold up. I need something. Give me just a moment. Let's hang on this sick ass song. I wish I had this ready to go, but I didn't. What? Oh my god. Yeah, it's fine. This is fine.
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do.
Hold up. What I could do it this way. I could just put it behind everything. And then like only when there's then we put a filter on it. We'll just add a, how are we gonna do this? Let's add a color key. No, let's not do a color key. Can we just change the opacity? Oh yeah, we can just do that. We can just... We'll just leave it here. It's fine. This is totally cool.
There is one thing.
Oh, fuck me. What is the one thing, bro? This is fine. This is totally cool. Nothing bad will happen. Chat? Chat, nothing bad will happen. Come on.
What? Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Master Louisoix briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
But that's impossible! We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days!
Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent, I was ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
Timtimati, of course! The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
Papalimo's probably gonna die from this.
Don't you dare, Papalimo! I know how that spell works. It is time to leave.
Quite right. Quickly now, off you go. The further away, the better.
No! If you're staying, then so am I.
No, Ida. There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here. Not like this.
We lost a lot of good people in this expansion.
Take her! Please, you have to take her!
What? No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go!
Yeah, I was taking that sword, by the way. See you later, dude.
Hilda! I think he means now!
Why are we flying towards the primal? Should have flown.
I bid thee farewell again, my dear Ida. Now, let us see how good a student I truly was.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I feel like at a certain point, it's like, you're determined to do this. It's like a huge spit in the face for me not to do it. So, you know, it's like, all right. I'll leave this one to you, big shoots. Why? Why didn't they let me stay? Papalymo's my friend. Should have been there with him. You could see it in his eyes, Ida. He knew what he was doing. What had to be done. Master Louis Swore wore the same look right before the end. Do you think I don't know that? I know all right, I know. There's nothing more you could have done. It would cut us all off guard. Even Kuro was powerless to stop him. Should've just killed him, but you know, whatever. You must blame someone, and blame me. Just promise that you'll never forget what Papalymo strove to protect, or the lesson he tried to teach you. Don't speak to me. Leave Ida with me. Go on. Go back to the Rising Stones. The others need to know what happened here. Does the seal hold? I mean, we're gonna have to... That seal's not permanent, right? Like, we're gonna have to address it at some point. I was hoping you could see it. That'd be really sweet if you could see it. Oh, you can see it! That's fucking cool. I wonder if you could see that before you did this quest. You probably couldn't, right? That's cool. I like that. I don't know. I didn't look beforehand. It'll be fine. Look at, I don't know how many times I gotta bring this back up, but it'll be fine. This is fine. This is fine alert. Once again, find myself at a loss for words. But Thancred is right. We must return to the Rising Stones and apprise our companions of all of this. Pray make your way there at once. I will send word to Y'shtola and the others of our imminent return. Boo 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 boo. Boot Goblin. What a good name. Yo, I'm Boot Goblin. What's up? Nice to meet you. Well, Papalymo's dead. So it seems you bring ill tidings, brother. Why? Behind the Griffin's mask, we found the grinning face of an old adversary, Ilberd. Knew not how, but he had in possession the eyes of Nidhogg, whose dread power he used to initiate a summoning ritual, even as we looked on. You guys goofed. By the 12. I don't understand. To attempt such a magic requires every ounce of one's aether. No one, not even grandfather, could cast it and hope to survive. Very good, Alice. Yes, very good. Indeed. It was ever a last resort, as I'm certain Papalymo was aware. Thus did the pupil follow in the footsteps of his master, even unto the grave. Except he didn't become a fucking Super Saiyan Phoenix. I have as yet been unable to explain how Ilberd came to possess Nidhogg's eyes. In the depths of the sea of clouds, a perpetual storm of water and wind, aspected aether rages. No mortal could endure such conditions. Say that one more time, but slower? Then mayhap it was the work of an Ascian. But now is not the time for idle speculation. Kryl, I have need of your assistance. Yes, of course. We suspect a cocoon of light and ascertain the state of the primal trapped within. Between our respective talents, I dare say we shall glean some measure of insight. Understood. I can't promise I'll be able to sense much through the barrier, but I shall certainly do my best. As shall I. Let's be about it then. What? Without so much as a by your leave. Pray forgive Arkanishtola her brevity. She seeketh employment, lest her grief deprive her of her will to act. A desire to comfort Ida doubtless compoundeth her unseemly haste. I too must contend with this grievous loss in mine own way. By thy leave, Lady Alice, I shall honour our fallen colleague throughout gainful study. There exist writings which may yet further understanding of this cocoon of light. Like, we get it, you didn't know him very well, but like... we all did. Mayhap I was too quick to judge. Surrendering to sadness and regret would be a poor tribute to Papolino's sacrifice. Quite. We must begin preparations to face Ilberd's accursed creation without delay. The time we have was purchased at too dear a price for us to squander it. School's out forever. You forgot that Lalafell existed? Oh, Papalymo? Damn, bro. Fuck. Walking it out here just like... Man, I don't even remember there being a Lalafell before Tataru. I wish I had more to tell you, but the situation in the East Shroud remains largely unchanged. Meaning, we still have no idea how long it will be before... A communication from the Alliance, one moment. Confirmation, there's a turd in the punch bowl. A turd in the punch bowl. Yes, of course, our representative will be present. My thanks. Word from Gridania. The council will shortly be reconvened. The Alliance leaders have already begun to assemble. They wish to discuss the primal, of course. As of Yshtola's last report, the cocoon yet hung above the wall, unchanged. We haven't even moved! This has to be like a separate patch, I guess. I don't know. Yes, but the Elder Seedseer doubtless shares our concerns about how long it will remain so. I'm told that Sid Garland has been called in to add his expertise to proceedings. A wise decision. The more minds we have working on this, the better. Well then, I suggest we leave the Rising Stones into Taru's capable hands, and make haste for the Lotus Stand. Time passed. Womp, 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 womp. Yo, is this Raiden?
A word, if you would, good sir. This place, it is within the realm of Eorzea.
You're an odd-looking fellow, aren't you? Still, takes all sorts, I suppose. This here's Vesper Bay, Thanalan's door to the ocean, as some folk like to call it.
That dude's fucking huge.
Am I to understand from your answer that I have indeed arrived in Eorzea?
Eh? Yes, you're in Eorzea.
Ah, a plain response at last, and the one I wanted at that. My journey was not without its hardships, and I would sooner travel by land than put to sea again. You do not believe that so small a bark could bear me across the ocean? Such timid little sailors. I had but to set my course and set my jaw till I made port.
Well, sorry, bro.
Though, 'twould perhaps have been wise to lay down my oars a moment to sup on more than the spray of brine water. By the trembling of my limbs, I sense a brief repast may be in order. Nay, I will not hearken to the feeble grumblings of an empty belly. Duty comes before all.
So, I mean, he's wearing the colors of Doma. Damn, he makes...
Good God, man. Are you all right?
Yep.
Thou art far indeed from home, friend.
He has a hollow head? I mean, like, I wish I had fucking theme music whenever I did shit. Are you kidding me? That boy's got theme music. Blah, 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 blah. I'm the last to arrive, yay!
Dear friends, pray accept my heartfelt thanks for your efforts in defense of Gridania's borders. I would fain dwell longer on my gratitude for the support of the Alliance, but the situation at Belsar's Wall demands that we forego such pleasantries.
According to our most recent
is that the warrior of Warrior
the
Darkness
cocoon
again?
of light that formed in the air above the wall remains undimmed and unbroken. After measuring the cocoon's etheric concentrations, Archon Y'shtola has confirmed the presence of a primal entity.
Cool.
So we must assume that Ilbert's thrice damned god is indeed trapped within. And what news of the Imperials? They're not like to ignore such a spectacle.
Sir, a Garlean airship was observed making an approach, but the vessel was destroyed when it drew near. The Empire appears to have made no subsequent attempts to reach the object.
The soldiers who witnessed the incident spoke of a lance of light issuing from within the cocoon, of an entire warship being reduced to smoking ruin in the space of a moment. Veterans of Cartano, meanwhile, likened the destruction to that wrought by the fiery wrath of Bahamut.
Well, let's really hope there's not Bahamut in there.
We could face another calamity.
So the Primal is awake then? Contained, yes, but for how long? We must destroy it now, lest it break free.
By what means, dude?
Agreed. There is, however, the small matter of how to get close enough to a being that swats
It's Bahamut
warships
at
from the
home.
sky as you would a bothersome gnat.
Everybody look at me.
Is this truly so complex a puzzle? Or have you no stomach for the obvious solution?
How the fuck did you even get in here?
What in the hells are you doing here? A pleasure to see you too, Garland. Now, if you'd be so kind as to explain to these good people why you should be begging me for my assistance, that would be most appreciated.
Who is this man?
Nero. Von Balser.
Oh, how terrifically rude of me. Nero Tolskeva, former tribunus of the 14th Legion of the Garlean Empire. These days, however, one might say that I'm something of a free agent.
What do you want, Nero?
Yeah, the second finest engineer from Garlean.
I was getting to that. Although you already know what I'm about to propose, old friend.
Hit it with a laser
As you have
beam.
rather belatedly realized, within that frail binding lurks an entity alike in strength to the great Bahamut, and the only force in existence which might conceivably contend with such a foe is the very creation which captured the Elder Primal in the first place. I speak, of course, of Omega.
I'm just gonna put it back. I'm just gonna put it back. I'm just gonna leave it on the stream. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here. We'll just tuck it up in the corner.
Omega? That hulk has been gathering dust beneath the plains of Cartanau since the Allagans breathed their last. And none alive knows how to wake it.
I'm sorry? Do you understand who it is with whom you have the privilege of speaking? I'm Nero Tolskeva, Master Engineer, the mechanical genius who restored the Ultima weapon to full operational capacity.
I know, right? The Warrior of Light killed Bahamut, and now they're 10 levels stronger.
And as luck would have it, I'm graciously offering you the use of my considerable expertise.
And what, you just expect us to accept? You're a fool if you think your deeds at the Crystal Tower are enough to win my trust, Nero.
Trust? You wound me, Garland. All those years studying side by side at the Academy, sharing both trial and triumph, we were countrymen once, you and I. But sentiment aside, have you a better solution? Or do you mean to send in your vaunted hero there, as you always do, and pray the world is not engulfed in flame?
I mean, he's not wrong. That's the funny thing.
Let us approach the problem in a rational manner. Does not the fact that Omega slumbers in stasis point to the existence of some overriding technology? A means of control?
He's out of line, but he's right. Yep.
I would ask a question, if I may. Nero, was it not? In the event that we succeeded in using Omega to shackle the Primal in the manner you propose, what then would become of it? Do we not risk repeating the mistakes of the Allagans?
Yo, that light change, by the way, was pretty hot. Like, we went from, like dawn to, like, light coming up. That was pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Omega is but a tool. How we choose to employ that tool is entirely up to us. Of course, if you would rather leave it buried beneath Cartanau while you continue your petty squabbles above, then I suppose that is also your choice.
Spare us, Nero. The Seedseer's concern is a valid one. He who controls Omega wields the power of the gods, the very power which led the Allagans to destroy themselves.
And does it not fall to we engineers to prevent such misuse? What was your company's proud slogan? Freedom through technology?
Usually we end up doing important scenes when the weather goes fog.
A creed you follow, is it? What say you? Do we take this villain at his word?
No. The fuck? No, but I'll keep an eye on him. Yeah, no, I don't take it as word.
I don't like it, but then it doesn't look like we have much choice. Would the Council be willing to entrust this matter to a pair of former Imperials?
Yes. The task of restoring the Allagan relic will be yours. But the responsibility for its reawakening must remain with the Council. Do we condone this course of action?
Aye. 'Twould seem we do. Let the record show that we invest this contingent with the authority to enter Carteneau and take command of Omega. Sid, I appoint you leader of the expedition. Scions, I would ask that you assign some few of your number to escort Master Garland and supervise the other one.
We should be happy to oblige. The politics of Carteneau being what they are, I dare say our neutrality will prove useful in avoiding any unnecessary entanglements.
If I am not mistaken, Doma occupies a similarly neutral position. Might we not persuade you to join the expedition, Lady Yugiri? If you suspected any foul play from Nero, you would be welcome to kill him.
My blade is yours.
Nero's like, oh,
Not a moment's hesitation, eh? You'll forgive me if I do not shake your hand.
This is fine, dude. This is totally fine. It's fine. Nothing can go wrong. Nothing will go wrong. Nobody will know. Nobody will ever know. Well, that was a rather unexpected development. And one raises a number of questions, not least among them how Nero chanced to learn in the council meeting in the first place. Yeah, don't think too hard about that one. Alright, everybody. That's going to do it for me tonight. We will be back next weekend, and I will try and remember to do a stream during the day at normal times. But it'll be without like a camera and a mic. It'll just be me chilling, playing other stuff. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. Everybody have a wonderful rest of your weekend, I guess, even though it's probably Monday for some of you. Yeah, have a good work week. I'm getting my teeth fucking annihilated on Thursday, so maybe I'll do a stream. We'll see, because yeah, I got the day off, so this Thursday and next Thursday I have the day off because I'm getting a lot of teeth work done. Long time coming. So yeah, I will hopefully see you all later. Yeah. But yeah, Thursday and then next weekend is the plan. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Like, favorite, subscribe. I don't know, dongle the bongle. Yada, yada, yada. Skaboosh. I'm out.